Morning. It is day 7. My husband forgot to get our coffee ready, so I'm getting that brewed right now. I need to go get my son up, but I wanted to say good morning. All right, so I just made my breakfast. I'm going back to an oldie but a goodie that I've always done with Profile. I just measured out my coffee creamer because I'm trying to be really exact today. Pardon me while I go to my dirty sink. I'm trying to soak the dog bowl with some Dawn Power Wash to try and get that cleaned up. I have 2 other ones outside, but so I have 3 tablespoons of my vanilla sugar-free creamer in here. In here, I have just under half a cup of oats. I do under half to meet my macros because I use, pardon me, so I use these oats because this is the best deal I have found for oats. And then if you flip around to the macros, it's just above my 15 grams of total net carbs that I try and do for breakfast. So I do just under half a cup of that. And then I did half a banana. So here's the other half that I will save for tomorrow. I just stick that in the fridge. Don't mind my overcrowded fridge. We just got groceries and we need to do some cooking. And then I'll put this back. So I do half a banana and I squish it all in really good before the water is done. So the water's going right there. So I just squish it all in. I do put a little bit of salt. I prefer pink Himalayan salt, but this is the salt shaker I had right here, so I use that. Then I did 1 chocolate brownie shake by Profile by Sanford. It's a 15 gram shake. There's my macros right there. And I did do ice and 1 teaspoon of PB2. So there's my macros for that. So I did 1 teaspoon of that with ice and water. And then now I'm gonna pour the boiling water in here. Normally it also wants me to have, hold on, I can't see, 2 eggs. But I like to save those for lunchtime. If you hear Remington eating her breakfast finally in the background, my apologies, but I've been trying to bribe that dog to eat breakfast for the last 15-20 minutes. I had to add more cheese to her bowl to get her to eat. So I just kind of mix it together, and I let it sit for quite a while. I might nuke it too for a minute just to kind of make sure it cooks everything. I just want to make sure I get enough water in there, especially if I'm going to nuke it. Just a smidgy more. So yeah, I decided to go back to this breakfast because I weighed in this morning and my weight's still up a little bit, but I know that's because I've eaten things like hot dogs and I had tacos the other day and that pork meal that I made. So it's really all diet, which is why I'm up a little bit, or I'm still up a little bit, I should say. Let's flip you around. I'm gonna put this back since I already made my shake. I'm normally on point with my nutrition, but I feel like because things have been so hectic around here that I haven't been keeping up on my nutrition as well as I should be. And that's entirely my fault. It's just hard to prep sometimes when you've got your hands full of 2-year-old and husband and dogs and cats and all of these little creatures that depend on you. So it definitely makes it challenging. So I need to do better. I need to figure out a better way to balance that for myself. I'm not quite there yet. I'm working on it. But you know, this is why this is a journey. It's not a race. It's not a sprint. You know, every day I choose me by exercising and trying to make the best choices I can in the moment. I do need to do better about that because my nutrition has definitely slacked off a little bit. So I'm going to work on that as a personal note for myself. But I'm going to pick up Remy's bowl and put her up because it is 8 o'clock, so I need to get upstairs. Okay, so I wanted to circle back on nutrition a little bit. some of you probably don't realize, I was recently an ambassador for Profile by Sanford. My contract with them was for 3 months, and so I've completed that 3 months already. So technically I'm no longer an ambassador for them. And I think my program finishes in the next week or so, of what I've already paid for. Because I did pay for it. It wasn't free, I did pay for it. And so I love Profile by Sanford. I've been doing it since December, but I've only lost just under 27 pounds with them in 10 months. And I've lost around 37 pounds total since August of last year. So I've made a lot of progress, but I've also learned a lot about nutrition. So I have let it kind of slack off the last week or so. Not full week. It's more like the weekends are where I get tripped up, and then I'm having a hard time with dinner because I'm not preparing ahead of time. And that was one of my goals for this week, was to prepare ahead of time. But it's been a little difficult because I have like errands I got to get ran. I got to get my workouts in, also spend time with my son, spend time with my husband. Like, I just feel like there's not enough hours in the day sometimes. So I might actually have to get up early tomorrow morning, like early, get my workout done at like 6 a.m. so that whatever I need to do for the rest of the day, whether it be cooking dinner ahead of time or whatever, will be what I need it to be. So I will get it figured out. But like I said, I was recently an ambassador for them for 3 months. They did not pay me to be an ambassador. I was just sharing my experiences, the things that I was doing, the things that I was eating, my exercises and things like that. I did some recipe videos for them, of food I was making and everything. So, yeah, I just wanted to be upfront about that. Like I said, I am no longer their ambassador for this region, which is like South Texas, right? There's not a lot of profile offices. A lot of it's virtual now, which is great. I see my coach virtual, but I do go in and get body scans. So I think I have one more scan for her. There's Hank, in her office, which is, it's a drive. Like, when I have to go to profile, it's like a whole day affair because it's that far. Like, it takes a long time to drive there. So I will be doing that in the next week or two. I know that they have their anniversary party coming up, and she wanted me to go to that, but I think it's during the week, and that's hard for me because I work and stuff. So I have to figure that out. I don't really know yet what I'm going to do about that. But yeah, so I have learned a lot about nutrition. I've just been slacking. I need to come up with a better way. I used to like meal prep ahead of time. I think I need to get back to that. And that also means cooking dinners and things. It's just been a little crazy, like Sunday. What do we do Sunday? Oh, my husband had to do yards. Hunter wasn't feeling good. I had to run to Target. So it was like a little hectic Sunday. And like my husband was trying to clean out the garage because his birthday party is coming up and he doesn't want the garage to be a mess because it's a god awful mess right now. So we're working on that. But yeah. So I do know about nutrition. I do know what I'm supposed to be eating. Have I been eating that? I'd say I'm about 75 on nutrition. 25, I'm kind of doing whatever I want. The snacking is getting bad for me again. Because I'm not used to working out this much and this hard. And so I feel like that's kind of caught me because I'm like, oh, but I worked out so I can have a snack. And that's not really the case. So, yeah. Hold on, I feel like I have to sneeze. Must be. Sorry. I was actually taking all my allergy meds before I hopped on. I haven't finished yet because I have to do the one that makes me sneeze. I'm on allergy drops from the allergist, but they take like 9 to 12 months to kick in. I'm only on like month 2. So I've got a long ways to go, but the next nose spray, I've already done my Flonase, but I have to do this as Lastine spray next. It's gonna focus on it, maybe. Yeah, I have to do this one next. It's an antihistamine, but it always makes me sneeze because it gets right in here and it tickles. So I didn't do it before I jumped on here because I didn't want to be sneezing in your ear. So I'm going to go eat breakfast. I will get my nutrition back on point. So for my progress so far today, I have not lost any weight. But again, that really boils down to my nutrition. But I know I've lost inches. So I will get those measurements and I will share my progress with you on day 7. We also need to pick a video, so I will work on that this morning as well. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit, probably after my workout. Like, I'll film my workout next, and then I'll share my updates with you with my progress later today. I'll talk to you then. Good morning, y'all. So today is day 8. I unexpectedly took a rest day yesterday because, of course, that's how yesterday went. My son is still sick. He seemed to be doing a little bit better, and then he's been up since like 4 something this morning with a really bad cough that made him throw up twice in bed. So I've given him a bath. I've stripped his bed. My husband cleaned the carpet. And we were doing this for about an hour last night. A little bit longer, I think. Well, I say last night. It was only a couple hours ago, so it wasn't last night. I've just been feeling really run down and tired. And I've kind of talked about it a little bit here. And so my husband wanted to finish watching that Dahmer series last night, and we had 3 episodes left. And I didn't get a chance to, like, trying to make dinner last night. I'll put a picture of it. It was like this taco bowl, but it was like ground turkey with taco seasoning, but then red bell peppers, onions, and enchilada sauce over chickpea pasta. It was really interesting. But don't mind my mess. I'm trying to sell that. I need to sell that high chair. It's become a dumping ground, which is not a good thing. So I need to get rid of that. But, yeah, I finished that. So that didn't finish until after 10 last night. And so I didn't want to, like, leave you guys hanging and stuff. So I'm going to get some, I'm going to get the footage from the last day and this part right here edited and uploaded for you today. So at least I can give you the progress. I figure I've done enough double days of workouts that it doesn't matter that I missed a day. But I will make sure I get my full 14 days in. So I'm going to work on that this morning and get that uploaded. Sorry, I'm moving, so I'm real tired this morning. I got my coffee all ready to go. The dog's whining. Like, I put her outside. She wasn't even outside for 2 minutes, and she was freaking out. So a neighbor must have looked at her funny through the fence or something. I don't know. But, ooh, my husband made strong coffee today. Ooh. Let's add some more creamer. Yeah, so my husband's staying home with him today. I mean, I work at home, but I can't. Uh-oh, someone's awake. Okay, gotta go. My apologies for the frantic departure, but he woke up screaming, so I had to go. He threw up again, on the carpet again, inside of his door. So he has a doctor's appointment this afternoon, so my husband will take him to that. He's had another bath, so now we're on bath number 2 of the day. his bedding and all of his stuff is in the washer, so I gotta go switch that over here pretty soon. He seems to be in better spirits, but I'd rather make sure like he doesn't have a stomach bug or something. So yeah, but yeah, so that's where we're at. I will be working out today for day 8. Oh, I was gonna go over my results with you guys for so far. So my 7-day progress check-in, I haven't lost any weight, and I told you guys like earlier in the video, it's because I'm not as on point with my nutrition as I normally am. So that's completely my fault. But I have, so all my measurements were the same except for my waist at my belly button went down 1 inch. So I went from 47 inches to 46 inches. And like my lower tummy area, like the mom pooch or pouch or the fupa or whatever everyone calls it, that also went down 1 inch. It went from 54 inches to 53 inches. And everything else stayed the same so far. So that's not bad. I've lost 2 inches in 7 days. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So yeah, I wanted to go over that with you guys too. So yeah, I'm going to end this one here so I can get it edited and uploaded for you today. And then I'm going to start today's video for editing and uploading for tomorrow. But yeah, sorry, the ceiling fan. I know that's so annoying. I didn't think about it. So yeah, I'm going to get this video edited and uploaded for you guys. And we're going to start day 8. So I look forward to finishing this out with y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Have a good day. Oh, if you like this video, subscribe down below. Make sure you turn the bell notification to all. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.